Yesterday I went for a bicycle ride around the dirt roads of Lincoln. It's a peaceful way to soak up our beautiful county and clear my head for deeper thoughts. I came across one of many hills and saw this sign, Pavement Ends. It struck me that as I progress from a teaching assistant to classroom teacher, my pavement or my safety zone is ending, and the unknown is my gravel road. Where I could be fearful of bumps in the road where my tires slip and falter, I choose to see it as a place to work harder, to notice the details, to learn from the missteps, and even slow down. This one particular hill passes a farm with sheep, and the sentiment was not lost on me. Not only do I have my own hill to climb as a new teacher, I have my flock, my students, to take along with me on this journey. While I have a lot to learn in a new profession, I also bring great enthusiasm and life skills to my new classroom and student body. The Mrs. Keller who shows up to teach a room full of middle school language arts students is not quite as nervous as the Mrs. Keller interviewing. I am interactive, I know my students well, and I plan while also being flexible when I realize student needs have changed. I'm not afraid of hard work, and I like to be fully engaged with students from the moment I walk into a school until the moment I leave. As a very active member of this community, the relationships I have built and continue to build with my students and their families are vital, especially for those students who don't find language arts interesting or a strength in their academic journey. That hill I talked about previously, well, I haven't met one that I couldn't climb and reach the top. As a new teacher, I embrace working collaboratively with other members of the staff. I look forward to learning from their experience and incorporating what has worked in the past with what will work in the future. During my student teaching, Mr. Binford had amazing suggestions for me, and I valued that experiential advice. However, he also liked the newness I brought to his classroom. While I can easily focus on accomplishing my work, I can also take time to build relationships that foster school community. One of my favorite highlights from Ken Colbert was joining the staff basketball team when we played the parents and the students. Participating in Career Switchers this past spring brought about a new perspective on technology in the classroom. While it should only be used when there is educational value, it can connect a divide between digital natives, which are our students today who have never known life without it, to our digital immigrants, those of us in a world that knew life before technology. This can connect us in a very meaningful and powerful way. Highly proficient in various platforms, Google, Classroom 360, web design, I would be very beneficial to a school where Bring Your Own Technology has been introduced. I would love to show you some of my new lessons that include technology. This, along with my experience in the journalism field and volunteer positions with this demographic, make me an excellent candidate for Blue Ridge Middle School. I am a very driven, goal-oriented person. Hiring me will never make an employer look poorly. It's not in my nature to let people down. As I mentioned to you previously, I thought long and hard about becoming an educator. I'm not going anywhere, no matter the climbs I face. I'm determined, but more importantly, I want to see students succeed, and while that may mean good grades, to me it means whole people realizing their potential and becoming lifelong learners. It's a long journey from the bottom of that mountain to the top, but I'm not concerned, fazed, or deterred by the road ahead. I'm excited for the adventure my students will take with me in language arts. And while language arts comes fairly easy to me, I know what it's like to sit in a class and feel lost or that the teacher is speaking another language. As I mentioned in my classroom newsletter, my main objective will be for all students to understand the power of the written word. Words, whether standing alone or grouped together, have a powerful impact on our daily lives. If students have not yet found words that have changed their opinion, made them laugh or cry, or just plain stumped them, we will change that. I will ask them to be open to what is taught, eager to learn, and respectful of their community in our classroom. I really look forward to sharing our time together. Thank you for spending time viewing this today. I hope I've given you a glimpse of my excitement and competency moving forward as a language arts educator. I believe in my students and their abilities and my chance to be a wonderful facilitator to them each and every day.